Hey, it's Greenwood again with another tutorial video. And I know this is kind of blocking a little bit of that, so we'll just make sure we can make sense of it. Um, so I wanted to go through one more problem with you on this, just to kind of highlight a couple of things that might be tripping you up on this. Um, so again, here's my equation, y equals x plus 19. So one thing that might be confusing is x, there's no number in front of it. Well, that's just 1x, so it means my slope is 1, or another way to say that is 1 over 1. So that's the slope of this line. And so I want this one, in the last video we talked about perpendicular. This one we want parallel, okay? So that means my slope has to be the same. And so that's another way this will look slightly different. So my slope of line PT, we said that's 1x or 1 over 1, which it'll simplify for me. The slope of line DB is, and it's kind of hidden there, but it says that is parallel to line PT. So it's got to have the same slope. So that slope would also be 1 over 1. Another thing you might notice, you'll get some that maybe say negative x plus 19. That would be negative 1 over 1. Okay, so if there's no number in front of the x, it's just a 1 or a 1 over 1, however you want to look at it. So for my equation, y minus my y1, that's easy to see, that's 16, equals my m for slope of line db, which we calculated here as 1 over 1, or just 1. X minus, and I can't really tell what that is, but I think it's supposed to be a 3. So if I look at D on my graph at 16 here, it's over 1, 2, 3. So I think that's supposed to be a 3. So I'll put that in and see if that's right. And sure enough, it's a 3. Just this button is hiding it for my video recording. Okay, so now we can go to the solver. And this one's actually going to be pretty simple. I don't need to rewrite any signs because I don't have a bunch of negatives. I just need to get the y by itself. So to do that, I'm going to add 16 to both sides. So add to both sides, I'm going to type in 16. And it automatically fills it in over here for me. And so I've got y equals x minus 3 plus 16. We're going to combine like terms. So negative 3 plus 16 is 13. And that should be good. So now I can do y equals x plus 13. And you should see my progress here will probably move a little bit. Yep, that one. Okay, so there's my line. It's parallel because it never crosses. And so when you look at this, it's going to tell you these different skills and how close you are. So by doing one problem so far, I can enter my slope from parallel equation. I can enter slope from slope-intercept form. So I'm working on these 6 skills. So as you master these, that's how you'll get through these. If you need to use a hint, that's okay. If you hint through everything, it's not going to give you a good score and you'll just end up not really understanding it. But don't be afraid to take a hint if you need one, okay? All right, that should be it for this one. Remember to pay attention to parallel and perpendicular. Remember that if it's just x plus or minus something, that's 1x. If it's negative x plus or minus something, that's negative 1 for the slope. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.